started on making the pavlova. So a pavlova is basically a meringue dessert. So let's start making our meringue. So before we do anything, we have to make sure to remove all the proteins from our mixing bowl. So for that, it's pretty easy. You just kind of lift this up, get a lemon, and just rub some lemon juice all over the bowl. He is always barking. All right. So now that this has lemon all over it, let's start making the meringue. So all you have to do is get 6 egg whites. So we're gonna go ahead and put this in here and start whisking it. So the trick to this is to whisk it on medium to low speed. So let's get started. Okay, so let's go ahead and check if this is done. So let's turn this off. And so it should have like a nice little soft peak. So now it's ready to add the sugar. So let's go ahead and do this. So for the sugar, it's really important to have it low and slow. That way the sugar gets dissolved fully and there's no like sugar granules in the final product. So let's get started. Oh, and we're adding the sugar 1 tablespoon at a time. Just like that, that's pretty good. So just 1 tablespoon at a time until it's nice and silky and glossy. For about 30 to 45 minutes, so I'm just going to check and make sure that it's almost there. So let's go ahead and stop this. So what I'm looking for is a nice almost stiff peak, like it's literally almost there. So at this stage is when we want to add our acid and our cornstarch. So let's go ahead and do that. So you want to make sure it's still whisking, nice and slow. And I'm going to add my acid. So to my acid, I'm going to be using lemon juice. So you could use like vinegar, but I think lemon juice tastes better inside the pavlova. So 2 tablespoons. Two tablespoons of cornstarch. So the cornstarch and the acid, in my case lemon juice, help the pavlova have a nice crispy outside and a nice gooey inside. So don't forget those. We're just going to let that mix in, and then we're going to add our 3 tablespoons of cocoa powder to make this a chocolate pavlova. It's like a pop. Alright, so I just went ahead and folded in the cacao powder. So now this is ready to go. So let's go ahead and start building the pavlova. Okay, so I have here a baking tray with a silicone baking mat, and I'm just going to guess that there is a circle here. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go ahead and start building the pavlova. So it's gonna be a nice circle and decorate it. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so now that we have our pavlova all decorated, let's go ahead and pop it in the oven at 130 degrees Celsius, which is about 266 degrees Fahrenheit. So we're going to leave it in there for 10 minutes at that temperature, and then go ahead and lower it to 90 degrees Celsius or 194 degrees Fahrenheit for the remaining 80 minutes. So it's going to be 90 minutes in total. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. So while our pavlova is in the oven, I'm going to go ahead and crack on with the whipped cream. So for this, it's super simple, just 600 grams of heavy double whipping cream and a little bit of sugar and some vanilla. So let's go ahead and measure that stuff out. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and lift this up, pour this cream in here. Success. Alright, so for whipped cream, I really don't measure sugar. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add. That's about that. Just a little splash of vanilla. You don't want the whipped cream too sweet, so that works. So for this, medium is fine. So the whipped cream is done. So let's go ahead and just take this off. Nice and fluffy. So now let's go ahead and make the chocolate sauce. Oops. So our pavlova has cooked and it's cooled off in the oven. Now the reason why I do that is so that it doesn't crack and is sturdier. So it's ready to take out, so let me go ahead and do that.
This is your captain speaking.
Our beautiful pavlova, and I'm just gonna go ahead and decorate it with some whipped cream, lots of fresh berries, and then I've also dipped some chocolates, some strawberries in some chocolate, and then we're just gonna drizzle over some nice melted chocolate on top. So let's do that. so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed your pavlova. If you did, give the video a big thumbs up, leave a comment and subscribe. And don't forget to ring the bell for notifications from future videos. Bye!